So we're back at it again with some amazing builds from the Terra 1912 server. Let's see what else the builders have been up to over the last few months. So we're kicking things off here in San Alexandro. I've just emerged from the tunnel that leads to the outskirts and the murder house, which we know so well. And I'm here to show off a bit of a garden around the state capital, which Bergie has been working on recently. Now I've kept the autumnal colour pack on as well, just because I know this isn't how it's meant to be viewed, but I think the colours really do add a bit more of a sun-kissed California to it. I think they get autumn there in California. Let me know in the comments below if you actually don't get autumn. I've never been to the West Coast, never been to the East Coast, never been to America. Anyway, we're greeted here by some lovely palms, Californian palms, with their huge, big, bulbous sections underneath where the coconuts grow and the big fluffy bits. So this park here, let's have a quick fly up and see, is part of the state capital arboretorium. What's the word for trees? Boriculture? Arboretorium. That's it, arboretorium. I think this is the place. Have we been here before? We may have been to the front. I think it stopped about there. So there's some bits and bobs to see around here, but let's take a walk amongst the trees. So we've got some cracking views. That's what it's all about, and that's why the autumnal colours with the low sunshine really build to bring such a picture of health. I don't know what I'm saying half the time, but we'll wander down this little avenue here, see some orange trees with their oranges on mid-autumn, and we'll also see some redwood dawns, some baby redwoods, which will soon be these, well soon, within 2,000 years will be some very large and bulbous trees, some beautiful structures. Now I believe there's a cactus garden around here somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where, so let us walk. Let us. But Bergie, I know he has plans. Plans to move San Alexandro once more, because it's got too big and it's now actually encroaching on Whiteburg. You could see, well, you can currently see Whiteburg from San Alexandro on the beach, which isn't bad, but we just need to expand and use a lot more of the world we have, because we've got a very large world. And it needs to be used rather than just, everyone encroaching on each other. So it was moved. None of the layout will change, I don't believe. But Bergie can correct me in the comments there. But speaking to him yesterday, he's dreading the move, which I understand because it's the second time it's had to happen. Just because there's a lot of moving parts and you've got to make sure it all works very well. So we've got a flagpole through there. I was corrected on what I tried to call a small obelisk before at the Statue of Liberty last time, and it was very much a flagpole. I don't know what I was thinking that day. It clearly was a flagpole. So this will sport the flag of the United Territories of the Commonwealth, and hopefully underneath it the flag of San Joaquin. Is that the name of the county? I think it is. But this is pleasant, and it's really just very nice. There's the small cacti garden. Let's go have a look at it. You can see some flowering cactuses with their beautiful fruity blooms on top, which you can eat. I believe they're called prickly pears, aren't they? I'd love to see them. I've seen loads of videos on the reels of that. But this is a very pleasant little garden, and the whole thing's very pleasant. And just looking at it this way, the sun. Sorry, I'm getting too bogged down in the sun causing some beautiful scenes. I'm just going to lay down here. There we go. I'm just going to lay here on the floor. I'm not well. Okay, right. Thank you, Bergie, for building such a beautiful park. It's very much appreciated and very much looked after. We need to move along to another location. So let us do that. Let us move. Right, buckle up. It's a big one. We're here at Chateau Vieux de Médon. Médon. Now, this place is built by Akira and Solar, and has been worked on for many months now. We featured it slightly in the Halloween showcase open house, where there was a murder that took place in the stable block over there. But this place, as I need to read out a little blurb here, so built by Solar and Akira, Chateau de Médon is a chateau complex right outside Paris and has the largest palace gardens in the world. So far we have built 100 acres and many notable things for you to see. Much more to come later. And so you hear that 100 acres have been built here. I see the murder is still taking place over here. This carriage, this bus is full of heads. Lovely, and it's being driven in, and there's a skibbity toilet. Who keeps leaving these everywhere? The meme's dead, boys. Anyway, down the end there is the chateau. Over here is the stables. Now, I think we should take a little wander across the stables. So I'm just going to walk across the grass here because it's nice. It feels good on my feet. You've also, we need to just walk around this whole place. It's insane. Now, once it's finally finished, we will come back here and do a very in-depth tour. You see me. We're just going to squeeze past Mickey Mouse here. Sorry, Mickey, don't mind us. And walk through the lovely stable block. So we've got little buildings along the outside here, which will probably be where a lot of the coach drivers live. But inside here are the stable blocks, where all the horses are based. So we've got some horses. Oh, we've actually got some horses. Oh, very nice, with their saddles on, all ready to go. Ignore the blood. There is a lot of blood being dragged through here. We will probably find the culprit for that, but there's so much detail through here. So these two have been working on this for months, as I say. And, oh, okay. I forgot this is what it was. Welcome to the room of heads. And, oh, right. I didn't... Do you know, on the stream, I never realised the bodies were hanging above the heads. I just thought this was lights. I just thought it was part of the decor. So we've just witnessed a multiple murder. The owners of this place may have some questions to beach, but we are here in the Europa, and anything goes in Europa. It's not as it's very frontier, very different to Whiteburg, and maybe mass murder is acceptable here. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave the rotting corpses and enter one of the courtyards here, and we can see some of the beautiful carriages that have been left lying around. These golden state coaches, these ones over here, and these ones here. But this is all very nice, and as I mentioned, there's just so much to see. So I'm just gonna try. Oh, right. I'm just going to try and limit what we do see, because there's more dead. Oh, I'm getting a little bit scared now. Oh God, goblin! No goblin! I didn't realise I'm Matty. I'm Wob. But Lancelot. What? Oh, and Duncan. Everyone's been killed. Oh, and Fabi Soir. Okay. Anyway. Oh, and Solar. And Birgit. I've not been killed. Oh, thank the maker. Right. Anyway, let us move on from the stable block and get down to the main house, because I think we're all itching to see what that looks like. Now, I don't know my French chateaus at all, but apparently, as I read in the blurb, this one has the world's largest palace gardens. The building itself is also of a beautiful neo-Renaissance style, what the French do best for their chateau. I believe it's even probably the style de chateau. It's a very foreboding structure. Oh, we got a little pumpkin cart here. Now, is Cinderella inside? No, but I can be. Am I now Cinderella? I can't jump in. Oh, I can. Crouch inside. Hello. Can we go to the pool, please? I'm wearing my glass slippers and they aren't very comfortable. Okay, thank you. Out we get. So this place, with birds aplenty, with gold aplenty, with dripping cherries, I'm always camera ready. If anyone knows those lyrics, then comment below. So we're going to currently pass through here. What is this over here? And that side? Is this little... Oh, it's a little sunken area. Oh, this is impressive. With some latticing up the side, some trellising made from piston heads. I like that. Never seen that before. Gives an interesting effect, that's for sure. And but we're greeted here by the Chateau de Perf de Nord. No, that's the Chateau de Neuf over there. This is the main chateau view. We have the chapel, which is off to the side there. We have the chateau view, which is here. We have the chestnut wing. Ooh, the Chateau Neuf, the orangery, the stone cabinet, and the fountain of Diana. So as we are already here in the centre, we may as well wander. Ah, this place. I do like the way the French build their chateaus. Very grand. They don't pull any punches. They really do go in hard. Hard and deep and fast. I'm sorry. This building's done something to me. It's made me a little bit feral. So we should probably walk past and go along the red carpet. Now this has been made using lecterns pushed into the ground. I don't want to really ruin the fun. And then some carpet put over the top. I think that's all it is. So if we wander through into the main house, I'm not entirely sure there is much interior, but we do have a very nice floor through here. Oh, there actually is an interior. Oh my. Should we wander upstairs? Hello? Anybody in? Oh. Apparently I am. Welcome to the hall of the hall of me. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I very much enjoy this place. We need more of these. We need more statue rooms. But you can walk out here and you can look across the gardens. There's the Chateau de Neuf at a lovely angle. We have the beautiful gardens already starting to come into the autumnal colours. Then we have a fountain at the back, and I believe over there is the orangery, which doesn't look 100% built, but we will pop over there in a second. So we can't go into any more rooms, but this is lovely. The vaulted ceiling, large chandeliers, little paintings up around the place. Who would want a house with a beautiful structure like this? And then you can wander on down the stairs in such a fashion that you throw a hip out, throw a shoulder out as well, wander back down, and through into one of the wings. Look at this pictures there, Wub representing as always. We move on through into another wing, lovely orange room. Move on through into another room. Oh, this is like a little ante room. And then we have a little room here with a little fireplace. You can sit here and look out across and see your topiary. Or is that like it's the gazebo. Very ingenious way of building that. Like I said, we could spend hours here, and I think credit to Akira and Solar, I think we should come back here, as I said about the marble house in the previous episode, and see everything this place has to offer, because the update tour just likes to give you a little flavour of what there is. And we can go have a look at the chestnut wing over here, but I think ultimately we need to come back here, tour the gardens properly, see it all in its glory, because like I say, could spend a whole hour here. That's the chapel. There's even stuff inside the chapel. It's all coming together. The grand gazebo. Well, let's see what's in here. I think this is another stable block type place, with some cars put around. But you've got the very high tree line at the back there, which is on a raised section. More gardens, more things. Well, as we said, there's 100 acres to view. So, yes. So anyway, guys, please let me know in the comments below if you would like to see a full-on, I would say 45-minute tour of this place, because I want to. I want to show you that, and I want to show off exactly what they've built, detail to detail. But for now, you've just had a little whistle-stop tour around Chateau Meudon and its glory. So, I think with that said, we should move on to our next location. And here we are, in Dresden Newmarket, the centre of the city of Dresden, built by Simon. Simon's one of our newest builders on the Terra 1912 server, and he's written a little blurb on what's going on here. Recreation of the German city of Dresden in 1912. Main feature is the Baroque Protestant Feinenkirche Church of Our Lady. Church. It's one of the biggest sandstone structures in the world and features the largest stone cupola north of the Alps. Another grand building is the Royal Art Academy behind the Church of Our Lady to the right, which features additional 5 domes. This is trying to take the title of the City of the Domes away from Whiteburg. River embankment is also accessible, but there's a lot of stuff up in the air. I enjoy a bit of planning up in the air. As I can see, actually there's some birds up in the air. It's very pretty there. Right, there seems to be a fairly heavy frame rate drag here, but never mind, we will push through and see the sights of the lovely German city of Dresden. So we haven't had a German city on here for a little while. The last German city we had was Goose's. Oh Goose, what happened to Gangsterreich was a shame, but at least it led to international peace, and it does seem now that Dresden has arisen from that war. Actually, no, we didn't have a war, did we? We just had a diplomatic pursuit. Now, a lot of you will probably never know that this church once existed on the server, but not this server, well, not this world. The previous world, that was Walhamptonshire. Now, back in the early days of the channel, we had a builder. I actually can't remember his name, and he built a version of this out of Endstone. It did look terrible, but it turns out he actually just copied it block from another Minecraft server, and after doing a tour of the city of Oostburg, we had to take the video down because it turns out that the main building we were ordering at was, yeah, just a direct copy that he hadn't credited. So anyway, what Simon's done here is a testament to the building itself. It's absolutely gorgeous. We've got some good scenes out the front here, but I'm just looking up here. Lovely broken pediment there. Moving on through to the top, and the cupola is really nice. Now, it's always been a really interesting building, this, because I find the elongated cupola on it very odd, but it's the German Baroque style of doing things. The whole church itself is a very it's very Baroque, but not the Baroque I'm used to. The English Baroque style is very much more orderly. This is anything goes, but I like anything goes sometimes. But we have the whole square. This is really looking nice, Simon. You've done a lot of work since you've been on. It's a good scale. You're walking around, you're going, wow, some of these buildings are big, and hopefully some of them can become pubs during the pub crawl. I really am fiending for that pub crawl. It's just every year. I love it. It brings me such happiness and stability, which in life are things that we love. So this is cool. So half the building is still under construction, or maybe under renovations. Actually, it looks like it's under construction. Let me just change the sun around. So this is taking a little leaf out of Goblin's book, and not that we're saying anyone's copying anyone. I think it's a great idea to have things under construction, because it makes it feel a bit more real and a bit more lifelike. But this is really cool. So we're getting the windows put in. We've got a huge pane of glass down there, and then the scaffolding, which is being held up with some buttresses at the bottom and a huge crane at the top. I love it. And you go all the way up to the top of this with the little pinnacles being put on. Yeah, Simon, that's a great detail. Really enjoy it. And so at the moment we have 2 cathedrals on the server under construction, technically, which is a really nice little note, a little vibrance that has been added to the place. But as you can see, the rest of the buildings around here are really nice as well. Glow lights being used over there on top of copper is quite the move. Oh, it's here as well. Adds a little sprinkling to it. I have seen this. It's like a green serpentine sort of stone, I believe, that's been used as pilasters. This is a very nice building. Nice little courtyard out the front. And I believe we found the Museum of Fine Arts, the Royal Art Academy. I see. Well, let's have a little fly around to the front and see all of these domes. So that, oh wow, oh yes, oh my, oh, I like that. Those colours really work well. The embankment's nice, and oh, is this a little? It's a little tunnel. Oh, that's how you get down to it. Oh, this is really cool. I didn't realise how raised that was. Oh, okay, so you've got like a big embankment walk along here, which is very raised up compared to the lower sections. Simon, this is really coming together. Good use of texturing on the walls there. Nice bit of life and detail and depth, and a very good, strong embankment. And we've got these little ferries out here as well, so these little pontoons, getting people out onto these little ferries and these boats. Which I think float up and down, and then when larger boats come in, those will flap down and let them on. I haven't seen that before. That's quite cool. But this Academy of Fine Arts, I didn't realise how sprawling it was. I really like the angled sections as well, and you've got the domes in the centre. Oh wow, this is so cool. Well, let's go around the front. I'm going to quickly change the light round again. I want to see the entrance section. Oh, it's been blocked by the Frankenchurch. What was that? Oh no, the Church of Our Lady. What's it? The Frauenkirche. Let's just call it the Church of Our Lady, because I can't speak German. Hence not having a German city. Right, that's so cool. Really well detailed. Lots of debugging on here. Would be a shame if anyone licked it slightly or sneezed near it. Yes. Well, I can't wait to see where Dresden goes, because it's looking like you've got a huge, massive start, and while things are up in the air, literally, we are floating over what looks to be the Alps. It's really coming together, and it's a good way to welcome you to the team with such a strong city so far. So thank you, Simon. It's been good to see what you've got. Right, time to move on to our next location. Well, here we are at another Schloss. Well, we've seen a chateau, now we must go see a Schloss, the German equivalent of a chateau. So we are here at Schiro's Schloss Ostenburg. Augustusburg. Now, let me read the little blurb he's written here. A recreation of the 12th century gorgeous Baroque palace in Germany, Brühl. I recreated the garden surrounding the palace and did some forest too. I also built a now demolished building named the Indies Schloss House, which is a nice Shirasi Pavilion. Okay. And a small festival near the palace. You can find it easily, just search for the big balloon. Lovely. Well, Shiro, again, a new builder on the server. Welcome. Oh, there's the balloon. A very nice balloon, isn't it? Yeah, very nice. But the gardens, especially with the pack on, it's giving autumn again. But this is beautiful. We've got some little statues here at the front. But yes, new builder on the server. We've had loads in the last month, so it's good. It's good to see the progress already happening. Let me have a quick little fly up and show you the landscape. So not quite as big as Meudon, but still very formal gardens. We need to have a little quick wander around. Let us walk up to the front and see. But no, I do like this, and I can tell straight away, you know, the style is great. The yellow. Now, yellow concrete here is really well used, because in the real world, these buildings are like painted very bright, vibrant colours, and you can see here the Baroque stylings already coming through. We've got the centre broken pediment there coming through, supported by pilasters and columns. Lots of heavy moulding around the windows, and then the negative space is made by those mouldings on the middle of the walls as well. And we've got some mansard roofs, along with these beautiful little plants around the front, made from drip leaves and the likes. Let's move on into the central courtyard, where there is much more to be seen. Very much the same details and styles, but I like it. Very, very German, very good. Lovely detail. And oh, these chimneys are nice. Yes, that's a very good use there of the solar panel or the light sensor. Gives that little extra lip that a lot of these chimneys need. I also see some plannings up in the area there, but we won't delve into that too much. So what else is there to see around here? Should we take a little wander around the gardens, maybe this way? Oh, there's a little bit around the back. Let's see what this looks like through here. But you've got the balloon over there, blending nicely with the trees. Lovely little pond this way as well. A really pleasant feel to the place. Very well set out. Good use of height and size. This, do you know, this would have been great. We really must do on the server another castle palace type monthly build challenge, because they always bring out the best of people. Really nice gardens through here, because there's just something you can do for a palace. It's a very good one-off build, and I think I'll talk to the powers that be and see if we can get another one set up. But very nice little structure through here. What's around the back this way? We've got a little bit of a road, which leads round here. More of the same. Well, we are floating high above the ground. Hopefully this will be seated one day in an actual location. We really must get these city and towns started properly again soon, especially in Europa. I find a lot of things are in the air, which I understand, especially if things have been brought over once new builders have started. But there's a lot of stuff that kind of needs to just sort of cement, so we can have a bit more lore on the server. So now we're around the back here, seeing again the very nice stylings of the German Baroque. I'm not sure it's 12th century, is it? No, it won't be 12th century. 17th, I reckon. But so we move on through into these gardens over this side. So this would be like a little corridor to take you to and from the pavilion at the back of the house, actually. Oh, this is nice. But yes, this looks very good. What's over this side? Just, oh, the actual formal gardens. Well then. Sorry, I was getting all ADHD there. That's, oh, beautiful stuff. Oh, more beautiful stuff. Oh, I've got lost. Views are good, everything's good, lots of trees. Honestly, I feel at home walking around here. Should we have a quick little wander through the garden? But again, yes, we really do need more castles on here, more palaces. So I'm speeding. Oh, that's a nice face there. But yeah, look at this all. Formal gardens, a beauty. So we've got a little river that runs off round through here. More sort of canal than river. Lovely weeping willow in the centre here. I believe that's one of Akira's trees. All of these might be Akira's trees as well, which you can find in our Discord linked nicely. Then we've got a reflective pond up here, which trails back off down into a lower section. And we've even got the water moving down a very slow meandering weir system. Not entirely sure why the frames have suddenly fallen off a cliff. Might just be loading in new stuff. Ooh, what's this little area around the back here? Well, let's see what it loads in. Unless this is the garden pavilion. Oh, it must be. Yes. Oh, what we saw earlier was like an attachment of the house, which I would call a pavilion. But this is like a garden house. Oh, I see. It's like in the style of Southeast Asian place. Maybe from somewhere like Indochina or something, which is now Vietnam. Very nice. Should we quickly change the sun round? Oh, look at that. Colours really pop. Pleasant little meandering stream into a large open bit of water. Oh, the cherry blossom going over. Oh, don't mind me, guys. I'm just going to sit over here and enjoy my little picnic. Let me just sit down. Well then, thank you, Shiro, for indulging in such a beautiful landscaped garden and structure. I think we'll be seeing more from you in the future. Definitely with some stuff over in NYC. Not even NYC anymore. Newburgh. But that's to come later. Anyway, it's time to move on to our final location. Well, here we are at the final location of today's tour. This is Wubstown of Hache-Belair, and we're here at the Paris Court. Now this is, let me read the little blurb. The Paris Court in Hache-Belair is a striking Bayeux Arts architectural masterpiece that harmoniously blends tradition and modernity. This market is a vibrant hub of commerce where merchants proudly uphold timeless traditions while embracing innovation. The visitors can explore an array of culinary and artisanal treasures, all under the market's ornate glass domes and skylights, offering a glance of Hache-Belair's rich culture. Progress in the heart of the capital city. Right, so we are here, as I mentioned, directly opposite this beautiful Christmas tree and this what looks to be a church as well, which is covered in snow, and I can't wait to see that properly. But let us progress into this unassuming, well I say unassuming, this beautifully fronted place here in what will become a building. As I said, Wub's also been on the use of the massing tutorials. So we should enter in here through the front door and go see what's to offer. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Ah, Wub, you do make some incredible structures. Well, hello there. Ah, a little telephone box, perfect. Oh, lovely. What we got going on here? Just so much stuff. I'm just going to have to walk through, but the light's already coming in through all angles. We're getting a bit of a smokiness in here, a bit of an atmosphere. But yes, it's very Bayeux Arts, very turn of the century, almost Art Nouveau. So many layers to it as well. The cast ironness through there. We're just going to have to wander through and see. There's a hustle and bustle of people. Oh, this is a really nice floor. That's a good use of calcite. Goes well with white quartz, white wool and white concrete powder there. Adds a little subtle touch of almost marble across the floor. And then we come into the centre. Oh, with the very nice, very grand glass dome. Surmounted by, oh wow, that's like an old-fashioned lift. Oh wow, you can get inside it. Oh, inside its cast frame as it wobbles up. That is so cool. But everything else here is just incredible as well. So we've got a straight view out to there as well. Do we want to go see the side quickly just to see if I came in the wrong front? Light already coming through the ceilings. What we got here? Fresh flowers. Well, we'll come back through in a second. I just want to make sure we didn't come through the back entrance. No, we didn't. We came through, but I love these arcades. These shopping arcades are just so Victorian, so 19th, early 20th century, and they just work so very well. And what a great place to leave our tour actually this month as well, with a very pleasant look around here. Right, let's take some stairs up and go see what's on the second floor, or on the first floor, sorry, where the lift is. So there's so many shops and bits and bobs going on. Lots of views. We've got a nice clock through there, and we've got Hache-Belair, Paris Court. It's gorgeous, Wub. You know I mean my words when I say them, and this is fabulous. Well, let's go upstairs again, get some more cracking views. Love the walls. The soul stand here really works well. Look at this. Even nicer. And we're getting closer to that very big glass dome with the cast irons around it as well. Lovely bits of colour in there. Through here as well. Yes, this is perfect, Wub. I'm in awe. It didn't take too long to build either. You cracked this out in a day or two. Really good, really well done. Lots of detail. The lift is a great, ingenious idea. Perfect stuff. Right. Well then, guys. This has been November's edition of the server update tour. We'll be back again, possibly at the end of December, with a roundup of the year's happenings, along with, of course, the annual Christmas pub crawl. And this year, I hope to put out a video every day in December on the annual Christmas pub crawl advent calendar. My lord, we do really go deep into that. So, until then, have fun, get inspired, get building, and we'll hopefully see you soon around the bar. But if not, remember, until next time, goodbye.